Well, hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We apologize for the late start on the stream, but we are here. We are live from Loisdale Park in Springfield, Virginia. This is Super Soccer League Virginia action. Doradus FC, Alexandria United here on a cool, windy Tuesday evening. Important league, or rather week 2 matchup, which saw both sides come away a bit short of expectations in week 2. This is where they can go for the full 3 points and a strong start. That's Owen Lobo sending it forward for Alexandria United. Lobo second to it and able to send one down the line. Alexandria playing left to right, wearing their blue and black. Of course, Doradus are playing right to left, wearing all red kits, and there is an offside in the build-up, so we're going to have a set piece coming out for Doradus. We started the stream just a couple moments late, but in all honesty, didn't miss much, maybe 5 seconds of play. And this is Doradus' chance to get forward. Fantastic ball in. Goalkeeper not able to control the first ball. Is still alive. Kloof sends it back, but the Alexandria United defense is resolute. Good battle on the near side. And sent forward. Bit of a goalkeeping switch for Doradus today. Miguel will start in goal. We are waiting on our rosters to be sent over from the teams, so we will try to do better with the commentary as the game goes on. For now, we're just going to do the best with what we got. And at long last, we have rosters, so we're underway. This is Jorge sending the ball across over to Lobo. And then Alexandria United will knock it across the back line and keep it moving. That was Jason Giron finding his midfield. Mendoza will send it back. And this time Alexandria going to settle things down. Keep the ball on the pitch. Giron will send one to the top of the 18. Well defended. The second ball contested and sent out wide. Is there a service? United send it into a dangerous area. The second ball well held by Miguel. Good save. The young goalkeeper tested early. Miguel Zapata sending this one into midfield. Flicked on by a teammate, but Lobo able to win the second ball. There's Alexandria United losing the footing, and now Doradus will find a way out. Lovely bit of skill and sent into the far corner. It's Doradus' opportunity to potentially send a ball into the box, but well defended from Owen Lobo, and it will result in a goal kick. This one sent into the midfield. Doradus first to it. Can they engineer a shot this time? A lot of bodies hurtling to get behind the ball, and Alexandria United able to win it back, but only for a moment. It's an uncharacteristic turnover from Lobo. And Doradus will go all the way back to Zapata. into the midfield. Again, Alexandria United first to it. We'll send it across for Mendoza. And unable to release it is Mendoza. This is a poor start by the lofty standards of Doradus, but can Alexandria United capitalize? This is Giron sending it over to the near side. Back to Giron. Jeffrey Torres applying a little pressure, but Kloof quicker to it. Great return pass sent across by Cleel. And Sergio able to find Torres. Torres likes what he sees, has help. Can he get the return pass? Here's Torres working, getting inside. Beautiful work now. Mendoza, ball is in his course. Can he send it in? What a defensive challenge. Right before that one was sent into a really dangerous area, we will have a set piece, a corner for Alexandria. Adam Bembarek was the defender who got Doradus out of the woods. This one sent into the back post towards goal and sent away. There was a delay in the clearance. You could have heard a pin drop, except for the Doradus coach, just irate that that wasn't cleared first time. Here's Lobo. It's down the line. Lobo beats a man, sends one to the back post. That is not far away at all. We got to take a look at this lovely replay, the sequence of play engineered by Owen Lobo. And Zapata will send this into his teammate Kloof. Kloof played it first time but couldn't find any colleagues, and now United will send it all the way back. Lobo. Going back. What can Giron find? Right now, no real urgency from United to get forward. They're playing this one smart, knocking it back and forth on the ground. And there's a good case of commentator's curse. There's an unforced error. Doradus almost able to make United pay. And Giron will send one through the midfield. Excellent ball for Torres. Torres will in turn send it back. It's a cutting ball, which will trickle all the way through to Zapata. A little too direct. And Doradus will play this one from the back. Well won. And sent over to Mendoza. Lobo. Stepping over once, sending one outside. Is there a square ball? Well, the answer is no for now. Mendoza still trying to engineer something himself. It's a costly turnover. And Doradus will try to engineer some possession of themselves. That is a poor turnover. Shooting opportunity, shot taken and just wide. Zapata was confident that was heading wide of his bar, but not a bad strike. There's Bembarek sending it outside for Jordan. And one sent over the top. which will demand strength from Giron. Great challenge there, and United will run out of real estate. It's going to be a throw for Doradus here on the near touchline. This one's sent towards the box. It's blocked. Second ball does fall kindly for Doradus. The shot taken, really a half chance and sent well over. There'll be a goal kick to come. Early on, it's been Alexandria United who have had the lion's share of the chances, but still very early, and Doradus just finding their feet here in the 12th minute. Diaz plays one quickly, and Alexandria United are a team that like to play from the back whenever possible. Great return pass. That's released, sent in. Zapata, did he get a touch? No, it was just wide though. That's another chance that's gone begging for Alexandria United. The question is, will they live to regret these early misses, these early chances not capitalized? So often do we see the team that has all of the chances not capitalize and get punished in this cruel, cruel game. There's going to be a goal kick for Doradus and Zapata. The Doradus coaching staff not thrilled with the start for their team in this one. Lots of time to pick it up, and they haven't been punished yet. That's a great win in the midfield. Sent through for a chance. Jose Diaz first to it. Didn't get quite the clearance he would have liked, but they say any port in a storm, and able to avert danger in the back. Another effort, well blocked at the expense of a corner kick, and this is a chance for Doradus. Try to find pay dirt. See who will be the taker on this one. There's number 14th. Who else but Nathan Pazmino? Standing over the ball. Set piece specialist for Doradus. Here comes the delivery. Sent a little bit high and wide. Too much juice on that one. And it will be a throw for Alexandria United all the way in the corner. Welcome all to the chat. Welcome, Peter. Good to see you again. Gio and Benito Lobo. Let us know where you're watching from. It's early enough. We can still get score predictions in. And, of course, who you're cheering for. Here is Lobo on the ball. He had a fantastic game in a losing effort against Los Toros last week. Was one of my favorite players in that match, and will be called on again today against this young and talented Doradus side. Here's Giron looking into the midfield. Ball floated and now sent in behind. Sent across. Shot taken and just wide. What a goal that would have made. That was Jack. Who took the shot? Liam. Iam was the final recipient of that ball into the box. Almost putting a highlight reel goal together, just maybe a half meter wide. Jose Diaz was planted to the spot. He wasn't going to get to that one. And after a series of Alexandria United chances, it's good to see Doradus start to engineer some chances of their own. This one's sent down the touchline. The finish was almost a beauty, but Kennick Kelvier deserves credit for the ball in. This one sent forward for Torres. Torres, chance seems to have gone. And now it's Pazmino, who is the catalyst, or has been in the last few years. Nathan Pazmino, you imagine for this Doradus side to be successful, Pazmino will have to get involved and will have to have a strong performance. Sent into the middle. Now over to Lobo. Lobo will send one through the corner. And well defended at the expense of a throw. Marshall was the defender. That's poor defending, far too easy. And opportunity for a service. It's gobbled up by Zapata, but Doradus will not want to continue to just rely on Zapata. Great turn from Khalil Kloof. The pass left a little something to be desired, and now Doradus will start this from the back. Here's Quincy Marshall finding Pazmino. And this is much better. Pass and move, find the space, keep the ball on the ground. It's simple as that. And Kilvier is fouled there. Well, I don't mind the decision. You could hear Flores, he wanted that ball over the top. And it might not have been the wrong decision, but just in the situation where Doradus hasn't been able to fight a lot of possession, I kind of prefer seeing them keep it on the ground for now and maybe hit some of those chances as the game develops. I've never been accused of being a football manager, though, so that's just my personal opinion. This one's sent out wide. And back to Lobo, and United will take their time building out something from the back. Well, that's a poor turnover. Uncharacteristic mistake from Lobo. Is there a chance? There is. It's well held from Diaz. Bailing out his colleague there. And those are the mistakes that can really be costly in a game. Sent down the line, a great ball. Sent to the top of the 18. Begs for a moment of brilliance. United still moving this one around. Here's Lobo. Vigilant defending. Lobo still going. Beats one man. Takes it to the end line. And demands the shot from Zapata at his near post. Able to hang on too. He's been active early on in this one. There were questions. How would Doradus be without the steady hands of Jack Pinson, who had a fantastic match against Blazers last week, but Zapata has come up big thus far in this. It's good to have a committee of strong goalkeepers. And it will be a throw here on the near side for Doradus. It's Pazmino. Excuse me, that's not Pazmino. Here's Pazmino. Will the real Pazmino stand up? This one's sent back. Now over to Marshall. And now a chance to string some passes together. Great ball into the corner. Asking the question of United, it's sent across, comes to the back post. Oh, how has that not gone in? You would have bet your house that it was 1-0 there, but somehow, some way, it stayed out. The chance is not fully gone yet. Doradus Send it back to Pazmino. He can hit these, but Diaz confidently behind it. Well, what a chance. You're not going to get much of a better opportunity than that. We are going to come back for this replay when we get a chance, but that's nothing much to be said except for that's poor finishing up top. This one sent into the box. Not a whole lot there. There was contact, but not going to get that. Lobo just doing enough. Let's come back and take a look at this replay from a moment ago. What a ball across. There were two Doradus players, and I think maybe they got in way of each other. Khalil Kloof, usually reliable in those situations, but I think tried to avoid his own teammate and ended up hitting it into the post. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt there. And United will be thanking their lucky stars that they weren't punished for that quick counterattack. Here comes Mendoza. Good physical defending, and Pazmino will send it outside to Khalil. Now down the line. Opportunity for one into the box, another chance, and another one sent up and over. Well, Alexandria were the ones early on who were wasteful with their chances. Now it's, I guess, Doradus' turn to be wasteful. Who will be clinical first? That time the shot was taken by number 18, Ayab Belachu. Sent into the midfield. That one's picked up by Pazmino. Now down the line for a shot. What a save from Diaz. That is fantastic goalkeeping. Another chance goes begging for Doradus. It will be a corner kick. Small consolation for what could have been a golazo. Jose Diaz, huge foot stretched out to make that stop. Here's the ball sent in. Diaz punches. The second ball is sent out, and no one really contested that from Doradus. Now they'll have to be quick on their horse to get back. It is Jeffrey Torres looking for help, not going to find it. And now it's pinballed around the midfield. It's Andrades sending it back and all the way to Lobo. Good ball movement for United. Back to Jorge and now Diaz. Here's Giron. Finding his colleague. This one really a hopeful ball. No real direction to find the recipient. This one took a final touch off of the Doradus man and will be a United throw. Javier Contreras sends it in. Nothing doing, and the clearance, hopeful clearance where the second ball did find Doradus frontman is going to be a foul. Contentious moment, but one right in the middle of the park, and a chance potentially for Doradus to send one towards the 18. Although it looks like Pazmino, from his body language, yep, he will play short. Now the second ball sent into the box. Asking the question, second ball, Ayab Belachu, what can he find? Here's Pazmino, gives it back to Belachu. Maybe in hindsight, you want one of your players to just be a little more selfish there. Find the window instead of playing hot potato with the ball, but Doradus unable to find anything yet again here in the 26th minute. And Lobo will send it back. Wish we had the analytics on this guy. I want to know what the expected goals are for each side. I think Doradus, the XP has to be at least 2 at this point for all the chances. Alexandria, they had quite a few chances early, but we're not able to get anything past Zapata. It looks like it's going to be a set piece over on the far touchline. And here comes the service, launched towards the 6-yard. First ball sent straight up in the air. Doradus unable to clear, but get a little help on the second ball. Pazmino sends it up top. There's a great overlap on this near side. Here comes the run, forcing the clearance from Jorge. Right, Cruz, a veteran center back, has already been active in this one. Now carried forward. And it's a wasteful ball, far too direct. To ask any questions of Doradus, and Zapata will start from the back. There's Pazmino. We mentioned he would have to play a vital role for Doradus, and we've seen him step up in a lot of big ways in the last 10 minutes of this one. There's Khalil, another fire starter for Doradus. Khalil, what can he find? Cuts it back and sends one towards the penalty mark. Well mopped up from United. There's Mendoza, fancy footwork to beat the first man. Has got help. Will find the pass for Torres. Jeffrey Torres in the 1v1 situations. These are what you dream of as a winger. But can't find the pass, and now it is Pazmino again. Threading a perfect ball forward. Needs support, and is gonna find it. Pazmino sends back a delightful first-time ball. This one takes a deflection off the bar, and it's just getting to be ridiculous. All the chances, so close. That's poor defending, still there, and Diaz able to hang on. Well, you'd want a little bit more from your back line in terms of clearing the first ball, but it was a delightful service. Second ball fell kindly for Khalil Kloof, but he couldn't find the connection that would test Diaz. And it looks like we are going to have our first switch of the match. An early change, maybe an injury for Giron. Tough to see for the young player. We'll get help in the form of Arnold Maradiaga. Great, Correa sends it back. Now Leandro Correas. And it looks like there is going to be a handball right around the midfield. Doradus, looks like they might try to play long this time. It is dumped over to Khalil Kloof. Lovely turn from Khalil. Sends one into the box, asking the question. An unconventional clearance from Jose Diaz, but effective. And Doradus, they don't want to take their foot off the throttle, off the pedal, excuse me. And the ball just drifts innocuously over the end line. There's Maradiaga. Finding Torres. Torres under immediate pressure and did well to sustain the challenge, but then just a careless loss of the ball. It's Flores sending one into the mid. Pazmino will switch the play, opening up space for Doradus. Second ball back at the feet of Pazmino. Well, can the young midfielder find? Lovely acceleration and working against Lobo. What a battle there. Lobo doing really well. Let's take a look. It's a fantastic solo effort from Pazmino, trying to make something happen, but Lobo able to intervene and neutralize the threat at the expense of a corner kick. This one's going to be sent in by Pazmino. Dangerous area, sent straight up and over goal. And it will be a goal kick to come. Welcome, Dinesh. Good to see you. Peter, I agree. Both sides have really had their chances, but haven't been clinical thus far. It's whoever can find that extra moment of quality in the finish. So often, that's just what it comes down to at this high-level amateur, or any level of amateur. Chances will come as the game goes. Who can be clinical and just has a touch of brilliance up top. The other X factor is mistakes, who can prevent giving away mistakes at the back. What a ball through, just couldn't quite sync up with Belichiu. And Lobo will mop up. Now Correas finding his man out on the touchline. This is well challenged from Khalil. Finding Pazmino in the middle. Silva. Doradus have bodies forward. And we'll just continue to knock this one around. Looking to exploit the space. A bit of a reckless challenge will end up in a set piece for Doradus. This one sent to the box. And another set piece, this one in a dangerous area. Who will stand over this one? Looks like David Franco, the most likely of takers. Well, Franco perhaps making way. Leandro Sainz is still there. So too is Pazmino. You would think you would trust Pazmino in these situations. Pazmino takes the shot. It's just wide. What a strike. That was almost that moment of brilliance we spoke on to find the difference. Here's the replay of that shot that sent the Alexandria United keeper scrambling across net. This one falls to Lobo, the Wolf, streaking down the line, looking for a delivery. It's contested by both sides. Doradus think it took a final touch off of Lobo, but looks like it is going to be given as a corner kick. So it's Correas playing it quickly to Lobo. Lobo gives it back to Correas. Something from the drawing board. The final ball does find a United man. This is taken down. Is there a window for a shot? There's Andrades. runs into trouble. That's a fantastic challenge. This one sent into the box. Only partially cleared. United still working hard to get this one back, and they will bear fruit. Doradus quick to take it off the United man, and now they've got the man they want with the ball. It's Khalil Kloof working against Amadiaga. Got to be careful, United. And they are able to get the ball back. Here's Andrades finding Correas. And Correas will smartly slow things down for United. Allow them to get their players into the right positions. Diaz giving it back to Arnold Maradiaga. Here's Cruz. It's almost a catastrophic mistake. All it takes is one blink in that midfield, one errant touch. Teams could be punished. There's a vertical ball. We'll ask questions of the Doradus pack line. Doradus not messing around. Safety first when in doubt, especially in a level game. Bambarek choosing the safe route, sending it into touch. And it will be David Contreras to send it in. Looks like Contreras has a long throw delivery. Will send it into the box. Falls to the penalty mark. And Doradus have bodies forward. Good challenge there. And United have found their foot. Sent out to Lobo. I hope no one's playing Peter's drinking game. It may be unsafe, depending on what you're drinking. The drinking game of every time I say Lobo. Hey, I got the score sheet late. I only go with the names I know first and then figure out the rest. And Lobo is an easy one to remember. There's Cruz sending one into the midfield. It will be a simple foul to allow Alexandria United to get forward. Costly turnover. Now Alexandria have to get all those bodies they committed forward back behind the ball. Good ball over to Khalil Kloof. We'll take the shot on Diaz. Easily able to get behind that. Didn't really have the venom required to beat a goalkeeper of Diaz's abilities. We're almost into the tail end of this half here. We are in the 40th minute. Neither side able to find a way into the back of the net. Score still level. United will put their name in the hat, sending one forward for Torres. Still a lot to do. Torres will try to find help. Pass just not there. The attack continues though for Alexandria United. Now Cruz. Here's Correas. Seeing something over on the line, but maybe not the right option. There is a bit of a hospital challenge, and we are going to get a stoppage in play. Check on the player and deal with the foul. Looks like that's Mendoza, slow to get back on his feet, but he will return to play. It's a hard challenge from Franco. Ooh, it looks like there was no foul given. I was surprised, but good sportsmanship for Doradus in any case. I don't even know that Alexandria had the ball in order to get that drop ball back, but whatever.
Come on, man.
Another foul. This one going against Alexandria United, and good distance from goal, but it is in a central area. Take a look at the replay. I honestly didn't get a good look at the foul the first time. I think it is Maradiaga, the guilty party. There's Franco. Beating one man, running into a sea of blue shirts, and now United will send it forward. Well taken out of the air from Quincy Marshall. Here's Lobo. Perhaps trying to do a little too much, but able to get the second ball himself. Well, sent into the middle. Andrades, he can hit these. Instead, he'll send it over to his counterpart. Shot taken. Ooh, that took a touch on its way through. Will we get the corner? We will. What an opportunity. Take another look at the replay. Not far wide at all. And a chance for Alexandria United to commit some bodies. Sent high into the penalty mark. And Doradus will clear. Lobo shielding the man off the ball. There's always the question at how much is allowed before it becomes obstruction. The letter of the law is you're not allowed to shield the ball if you're not the one playing the ball. But of course that comes down to the discretion of the center officials. This one sent down the line in the direction of Khalil Kloof. Sent in. That's a missed assignment for Doradus. Far too easy. And now Correas will switch the field. Cruz looking for options. Will find Lobo. Look, I swear, people, I'm not even trying, but he's getting a lot of the ball. Owen Lobo over on that far touchline. There he is again. Needs to release it. Was there a touch on the ball first? The referee says no. And spared the yellow card. Looks like there will not be a caution. Yeah, that's a foul. I don't know what I was talking about the first time. Sent in quickly. Here's Andrades. Sent to the far touchline. And back. This could be a costly turnover. Pazmino has space, and we'll find Khalil Kloof. That was very much still in, but I guess Pazmino just couldn't sort his feet out in time. Maybe he thought it was already out. In any case, Mardiago will send it back to Diaz. Mardiaga, lots of time and space, but no options available, and we'll just send it back to Diaz. We are into stoppage time in this first half. Is there one final chance for United? So Doradus Lots of time and space to turn into. Return pass. Very much on. Sent to the back post. And it will trickle harmlessly over the end line. Is that the final act of this first half? We'll see when Zapata sends this back into play. This one sent. Who's the top of the 18? Good challenge there from Torres. And Silva. Flores will send it in. And that will see us into the halftime intermission with a scoreless first half. Plenty of chances for both sides. There were some outright sitters, some fantastic stops from both keepers, but all in all, the players up top will expect better of themselves. We thank you so much for joining us here on DMV Sports Media, live on YouTube, our coverage of the Super Soccer League. This is Virginia Division 1. We got to see the whole host of Maryland matches this past Sunday. And the one thing that stood out to me in both leagues, a lot of parity. No match had a wider margin than 2 goals. And for the most part, I think every Virginia match was either a draw or a 1-goal game. So all the teams pretty level matched. Of course, we will see the entry of Virginia Dream tomorrow as they square off against the Spirion, and we'll see if that 1-goal deficit, 1-goal margin will hold when the Spirion go to work against Virginia Dream. Of course, Virginia Dream starting late after a fantastic U.S. Open Cup performance. Congratulations to the Virginia Dream representing the Super Soccer League and defeating Richmond Kickers 3-1. They will take on Loudoun United April 2nd at Segra Field, and we'd love to have as many supporters out to support them as they represent the DMV and the Super Soccer League against professional sides in the U.S. Open Cup. We're going to take a break. Welcome to everyone joining us. Peter, KJ, Danish, Gio, of course, Benito, and all the others. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for bearing with us as we got the stream started. And we will see you in just a few minutes once we get going in the second half. Have a quick snack. Send this link to all your friends. And don't forget to hit like on the video to help others find it in the algorithm. Subscribe in order to watch all the games here. And, of course, check out our Instagram, DMV Sports Media, and Super Soccer League Official. And we'll see you after the break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Second half ready to kick off here at Loisdale Park in Springfield, Virginia. Alexandria United and Doradus locking horns tonight in a scoreless affair. There were no shortage of chances for either side. Some great stops from Jose Diaz and Miguel Zapata, but also some wasteful opportunities from both sides. We'll see who can find that clinical touch, that moment of brilliance we spoke about. I would bet quite a bit. We will see goals tonight at some point. There's just been far too many chances to imagine this scoreless draw to continue. And we are underway. It will be Doradus playing left to right, wearing their all red kit. Of course, Alexandria United will wear blue and black, playing right to left. This ball falls kindly for United, and Cruz will send it to the far side. Maradiaga back to Diaz. And Cruz will give it right back. Trying to move around these Doradus players, see where the space might be. And Diaz will try to find a pass through the middle. Correas not finding the right pass. Now it's a chance for Doradus. The chance has gone, and now it's going to be a throw on the near touchline for Doradus. Sent towards the 18. Now sent across back post. It's still alive. Second service into a good area. Khalil Kloof first to it and well cleared by Lobo. For those still playing the Lobo drinking game, please drink responsibly, as Lobo continues to be an active part of this Alexandria United team, getting up and down the line. There he is again, Owen Lobo sending a great ball down the line for Chris Mendoza. A lone goal scorer last week for Alexandria United. We'll send one across, shot taken, and shot sent well over. But you see what this game can provide. There are chances and opportunities for both sides. That chance did fall kindly for David Contreras, but couldn't get his body over it. Barrick back to Pazmino. Has seen quite a bit of the ball. Good ball movement. It's Doradus' time. Try to engineer something. There's Pazmino playing deep in that 6 role. Open. Connect the back line and the midfield. Pazmino doesn't like what he sees. We'll send one all the way forward, and it will be pretty much a giveaway. Alexandria United will try their luck on the ball. Good challenge, and it is going to be a foul in the middle of the pitch. Sent all the way back to Zapata. I'm back to Zapata. Jack, who's 25? Is the sub? What's that? Willie. You know his last name? Okay. Willie coming on for Doradus in the second half. See what kind of impact can be made. Try to find a last name from the roster in a moment, but for now it's Pazmino cutting this one out and starting things off. Good challenge from Willie, but good challenge from Willie Lopez. But the second ball does fall for United, beating one man. This is Andrades. Kept alive well by Torres. Now sent across. And the flag does go. The Alexandria United player couldn't quite sort his feet out. Jordan C. I believe that's Cooper. Zapata will find his colleague in the middle. Now Quincy Marshall sending one over the top. United perhaps should have dealt with that, tried to dummy it all the way back to Jose Diaz, and as a result, we will see a corner kick for Doradus. It's taken quickly, sent into the middle. Lopez runs into trouble, and now it's United's turn to get forward. Reyes finding the ball up top. Here comes Lobo. Working against Khalil Kloof, will send it in. Goalkeeper's made a meal of this. Oh, it's cleared off the line. Still there. And that was another chance for United. Zapata, who's had a good first half, not as forceful as you'd like to see your goalkeeper, and bailed out by his colleague back there. And United will restart their attack all the way from the back. Excellent intervention from Adam Benberg. Another United throw. Sent down the line. And Doradus will have to drop back to defend. It's sent down the line. And rinse repeat will be another throw. Sent into the 18. First ball partially cleared. Question is asked. And it will be another Alexandria United throw. This one's contested. Can Doradus get forward? For now, it's still at the feet of Alexandria United. Cruz sees something he likes. But his teammate still has a lot to do, Jordan Kruper, and will give away the foul. Estrada will leave this for his teammate, Quincy Marshall. Now it's sent across. Good challenge from Franco. And we'll send it back to Marshall. Lovely bit of skill. Franco finding Lopez. Now Pazmino can't quite thread the needle that time. And it's sent up to Mendoza. Has Torres out wide. Jeffrey Torres showing off the signature stepovers. Now finding the overlapping run. And will trickle innocuously back to Zapata. Oh, looks like this ball had gone. So it will be a goal kick. There's Pazmino sending one forward. A slight breeze developing, which could work for or against any team trying the long ball. May put off any defenders. There's going to be a yellow card caution issued for number 20 for Doradus. That is Miguel Barnes. Barnejo, excuse me. And Alexandria United will send one lofted, top of the 18. This one doesn't bear fruit. Good battle between Maradiaga and Doradus frontman. Lobo upended right at the midfield. And Lobo will play this quick. Back to Maradiaga. And still we go. Either side able to find the killer blow. It has been Alexandria United on the front foot in the beginning stages of this half. It's going to be another set piece against Doradus. This one sent forward. And back. Sent across. Jordan Cooper first to it. We'll have to find a way back into the middle. Lobo trying the audacious moves, and it will win the throw for his troubles. Good battle there. And it will be another throw. There's another chance for United to send one towards the 18. Lobo being called back for defensive responsibilities when sent into the box. And it is going to be a throw. Jorge Lopez Escobar got up for it, but couldn't direct it into the Doradus goal. Pazmino flicking one on. Well done from Leandro Correas, but Mendoza couldn't keep it going. Doradus, their chances have come at a premium this second half, but they will have a corner kick here. Khalil Kloof, one of the impact players, will have to help his team. He could be the one to find the clinical touch. Pazmino, meanwhile, will try to pick out one of his colleagues in the middle with this in-swinger. Well, looks like we are gonna see a switch. It's Jordan Cooper coming off. Nope. We're going to have to wait to see that sub. Cooper will get back in. Pazmino will send it into a dangerous area. Off the bar, off the line, and it's given as a goal. What a service from Pazmino. I didn't see who got the final touch, but it looks like it's going to be given as a goal. We will see this replay in a moment. What a goal. I think we're going to give it to Miguel Barnejos, assisted by Pazmino. Here's the delivery. Well, we don't have the goal line technology here yet for that. The linesman certainly in a better position. It did look like Looks like the switch will be made now. There was some confusion. Jordan Cooper looked like he was being summoned off. The center official didn't want the substitution to be made, and maybe, just maybe, Cooper not getting back in time did have a bearing on the play. Looks like the substitution will be made now. Sent out to Lobo. Now over. And now Alexandria United will have to find a response to a quality set piece delivery from Doradus. Here's Mendoza. Sending it outside, sent across. Off the bar. Not the most convincing moment. And Lobo not finding the recipient he would have wanted here in the 61st minute. One thing's for sure, Alexandria United will have their chances, but will they capitalize? They've already engineered quite a few opportunities in this second half. Here's Khalil Kloof. Finding Bernejo and all the way back. Pazmino. Out down the line. Good ball movement. It's a shot of life from Doradus, but the final product was poor. And this one's sent in. United playing from the back. We'll try to draw in Doradus players and exploit the space behind. Involving Jorge Diaz as they build out. Here's Cruz. Sending it through the midfield. That is not what the doctor ordered for United. Here's Lopez sending in the shot, well gathered by Diaz. And United will have to figure out a new approach. Looks like Jose Diaz not taking any chances this time. They're going to lump it up the field. Pazmino letting it go. Finding Bernejo. And back. Well blocked. And it will be a throw on the far touchline for Doradus. It's down the line. Lovely little turn there from Torres. It could be the spring that sends United in, but an even better challenge from Lopez. Derails that counterattack. Zapata will find a peach of a ball out to Estrada. Estrada working with Khalil. Back to Estrada. And Lopez unable to keep it going. Here comes Chris Andrades. Getting up the field through the contact. Andrades will release it. And what a challenge there from Marshall. Marshall needed to let it go and did enough on the challenge to force the goal kick. Well, that's how it goes sometimes. Almost from hero to villain, back to hero again. Marshall made a great challenge, but did not release the ball, but quick response. Able to intervene to avert that would-be goal. And it looks like we will see another switch. This is Doradus sending on number 3. We'll find out who that is in a moment. For now, Doradus will send one down the line. Here's Khalil Kloof waiting for the overlapping pass. Back to Franco. Now Pazmino floating one out to his colleague on the far touchline. Now Lopez getting involved. Now back for Marshall. Estrada showing off the turbo, getting inside, getting the crucial touch over to Pazmino. Is there a service? Doradus, they don't necessarily need to make the service, but they do need to hold on to the ball. Now Lobo quickly streaking forward, will send one down the line. And sent into the box, partially cleared. Second bite at the apple for United. And all the way back to Cruz. There's the service. Sent away first time. And now Doradus can get forward. Lobo making the smart pass. And Maradiaga turning the corner around Banejo. There's Owusu, who has entered sometime in the last 10 minutes, helping out the attack. This one's sent across the box, kind of a trickling ball, which evades everyone. I'm back. This is good ball movement. And it is going to trickle all the way over the end line. Corner kick for Mendoza and Alexandria United. Sent into the 18. Here's Cruz up from his center back responsibilities, looking to send one in, and we'll get another corner kick. Well defended. Well defended from number 7 for Doradus. And here comes a short delivery. This one sent into the box, a poor service. And now Doradus try to get forward. It's contested and one back in the middle of the park. What a challenge there, and it does take a touch off the Alexandria United man. Huge moment. Estrada coming up big for his team. And sent down the line. Oh, lovely little touch there. Estrada again to send it in. This one sent down the line. Service. Trying to pick out one of the few blue shirts up there, but Doradus doing a really good job to get bodies back into the right spots. We'll see as this game unfolds. Can Doradus hold this lead? Looks like there was contact behind the ball. Jose Diaz is down. I hope the young goalkeeper can continue. Last week, Doradus, they squandered a 3-goal lead against Doradus, eventually sharing points after a 95th minute corner kick goal. Alexandria United themselves squandering a 1-goal advantage against Los Toros. Eventually succumbing 2-1 in the final moments of that one. So lots to prove from both sides. So far, seen a lot better in the defensive third from Doradus. These high balls sent in. Getting a lot of bodies back and challenging the ball. But we still got 20 minutes left here in the 70th minute. sailed down the line. Here's Jeffrey Owusu finding the shot, and it will be a corner kick. Did take a touch on its way through. Here comes the service. Sent to the back post. Only a Doradus man there. Franco looking to turn out. Can't get away in time. And any port in a storm, they say. Maybe not the clearance I would have preferred, but the clearance they got. Quincy Marshall couldn't quite sort his feet. Had a player behind him and just decided to put this over the end line. Oh, it looks like there's a set piece. I missed the foul, but it is going to be an opportunity for Alexandria United. From a good position, maybe 26 yards from goal. I believe this is Jorge Lopez Escobar. And Andrade, we saw a fantastic kick from Mendoza last week. Here's Mendoza, and no more magic left in those boots tonight. He sends this one high and wide, almost up into the car dealership, and it is going to be a goal kick for Zapata. Zapata will play from the back. Quickly, Xander Gomez looking to hop on it. Here's Estrada. Sends it back. And Doradus unable to find the play out they would have liked. There's a throw on the far touchline. It's contested. Maradiaga. Looks like he committed a foul in the process, and it's a set piece for Doradus here in the 73rd minute. Pazmino will be the one standing over it. Another switch made for Alexandria United as they desperately look for the would-be equalizer. I believe that's Jason Giron back from injury. I'm not sure the kick taker. It might be Brendan Luna. But it is sent to the 18. Back post and away. United, they had the clearance, but the flag was already up and the offside is given. Set piece. There's Lobo. Wants the option down the line. We'll send it. Gomez doing enough. Put in a challenge. Lovely little turn. Now over the top. Here's Xander Gomez. Could be in business. Is there a service? Doesn't see anything he likes. And now we'll send it on the ground across. This one sent over and well held. Oh, it was a flash shot. Had to be taken quickly by Mendoza. And Zapata, he held on well. Didn't know much about it. But when it came to his hands, he got his body behind it. Didn't let it go. Here's Giron down the line. Now Owusu running into a fantastic challenge from Bambarek. Here's Owusu again. Now Lopez. Ardiaga takes it down. And United, you can just feel the urgency every time Alexandria United have the ball. They aren't content in any way, shape, or form with a good try. Let's get it next week. They want a result today. 1 goal or more, and they still have 15 minutes to get it. Doradus, meanwhile, playing well to defend this lead. It's sent the direction of Banejo, and it is going to be a foul going against United. It's the 76th minute, about 14 plus the stoppage. Pazmino will send it forward. Does fall into the box. Lopez out of the air, and Diaz gets behind it. Well taken out of the air. But Diaz was equal to the challenge. This one's sent into the corner, asking the question of Bembarek, and he does enough, sending it into touch. A corner kick now for Alexandria United. This one's sent into a dangerous area. Owusu has the first chance. The second chance does fall. Kindly, but sent away from frame. Some painful final 13 minutes for the Doradus fans. I'm sure one more goal would help ease the anxieties. There's another late switch, late sub for United. And Barrick sends it into the midfield. Well won. United looking to switch the play. They'll send it back to Diaz. Diaz needs to get it off his feet. Did well. Find Cruz. Now Rivera gliding through and finding Lobo. Lobo has been relatively quiet the last 10 minutes. Sends it back inside for Rivera. Rivera. Now Lobo getting active and running out of real estate. We'll have to get back into position. Good challenge, but sent out and away. Flicked up by Lopez, and it is cleared. Oh no, it took a final touch off the Doradus man. Back to Diaz. Ooh, costly mistake. Diaz quick to send it away partially. Flag stays down, shouts, and oh, the penalty was given. I feel for the official. He thought he did the right thing. He heeded the calls of penalty, and perhaps that gives the respite to Alexandria United. Can Diaz make this stop? Let's take a look at the replay. For sure, a would-be penalty, a penalty kick. Maybe if you're super critical, a referee lets that play out. and it would have been a goal, but that's not the reality we're living in. It is going to be David Franco putting the responsibility on his back to find an insurance goal for Doradus. Franco against Diaz. Oh, what a conversion. Jose Diaz got his hands to it. He guessed correct, but could not keep it out. And it is 2-0 for Doradus. A tough break, but perhaps a karmic event. The ball did travel in the net after the whistle was blown, and the ball is converted nonetheless. Here in the 81st minute, still just shy of 10 minutes to play. Alexandria United very much have enough time to make something, but they will need every bit of quality that they can drum up. One sent forward. Doradus will get upfield. Sent in behind. Diaz at the reach of his 18 will get it. Rivera finding his colleague. Christian making a great challenge there. And Lobo will take the ball across the midfield. There's Owusu. Now sent into the 18. The attack stutters. Now sent outside. Well, one from Aradiaga. That's a good challenge. Will be a throw for Doradus. Time ticking down. Final 8 minutes here. Well, stoppage. Here's Franco. Needs to release this one. We'll get some help from Pazmino. And now an a Doradus throw on the far touch. This one sent down the line. No foul called. This one sent in. Goalkeeper spills the first one, but is able to jump on the second one just before Owusu pounced on it. Here's Estrada cutting inside and sending it all the way back. Now sent outside. Here's Lopez. Floating one into the 18. Well away. Oh, Lopez wins this one off of Cruz. The shoulder challenge does enough, and onwards we play. Down the line from Giron. Owusu running into trouble, and it will be a throw for United. Sent into the box, far too direct. And it is going to be an opportunity for Zapata to take some more time off the clock. but not getting the distance he would have liked from that one. Here come United. It's flicked back. Now Rivera out to Lobo. Lobo driving inside. Good ball movement, but no final product. United still working to keep this one in Doradus territory. And the clearance finally made. Only partially, though. It's contested around midfield. There's Lopez working against Cruz. Cruz winning that battle. And able to send it back. Good strength from Cruz. Now, United, they need to hit fast. Into the last and final 5 minutes. The ever-active Lobo able to connect. All sent across. Lots of space and time for Gomez. We'll send it to the touchline. Is there a service now? Sent into a dangerous area. Owusu is behind the back line. The flag has gone. And it will be a kick coming out. This one sent over the back line of United. And well dealt with. Now Diaz will find a peach of a ball. Gomez doing a great job with the skill to get it over the defender. And it will be a set piece for Samim Aziz. Leaving it for Rivera. Take a look at the skill. Put Alexandria United into a good position. And Rivera sends this one in. Goalkeeper makes the save from point blank. The golazo on the follow-up. It's Owusu. I think that's one you want your goalkeeper to come and collect first time. But Miguel Zapata made a good save initially. The follow-up converted by Owusu, and it will be a nervy final few minutes of this game. 2-1 is the score. Take a look at the replay. Well flicked on by Aziz. Owusu with the follow-up. And here we go. Strap in, ladies and gentlemen. The final 2.5 minutes should be worth the price of admission. Here is Franco taking it to the corner, taking more time off the clock, working against Lobo. And Lobo is going to get the foul. United need to find the urgency. There's just a couple of minutes of time left. Lobo pushing his teammates forward. We'll send it down the line. There's Aparicio. And we'll save from the corner. It's going to be a throw. You'd imagine United would bring forward one of their long throw takers. Oh, that's a lovely turn from Samim Aziz, but cannot turn it towards goal. So the 89th minute ticks down. We're into the 90th. One final minute of play plus the added stoppage time. Is there more late game drama? We've seen a bunch of stoppage added in a few of these games already. Well, we continue that trend. We'll call it the World Cup trend, with lots of stoppage time. This one's sent down the line. Doradus will mop up. Tennis game ensues. Ball back and forth. Now it's down the line. Pesmino doing good work to find his teammate up top, but the flag has gone. It's quickly sent in by United. It's all or nothing now. There's Rivera sending it in. Now Cruz will float one outside. Lobo making the most with that ball. And we're into stoppage now. United looking to find a ball into the box. Here's Xander Gomez beating one man, sending it across. Oh, it begs for a finish, and it is sent wide. Doradus living on a knife's edge right now. They'll give up the corner, but they won't care. It could have been so much worse with that ball right in front of goal. No time for replays now. It's lots of urgency for United, and we're going to see the in-swinger now. Sent low, must be cleared. Doradus send away the first ball. Sent into the mess of bodies. And cleared. No signal for how much stoppage we're going to get. That's a good, clean challenge. And it is sent down the line. Here's Owusu. Sending in a good ball. Asking the question, Doradus finding the answer. And forward, Franco finding a terrific pass. And sent away. That will give the respite that Doradus so badly needed. Taking their time to get bodies forward. Still no word on how much stoppage we're going to get, but onwards we play. Here's Owusu losing out. That's well won by Franco, but far too easily given away by Owusu, and Lopez will keep it on the ground. Estrada finding his colleague. Is there a shooting opportunity? There is. Jose Diaz coming up big. And we'll send one forward. Not a bad ball. Ooh, a miscue at the back. And Doradus. One more minute of added time. So it looks like it's now or never for United. Sent into the 18. Owusu will take it down and is offside. Flag had gone. Is that the final chance for United? It all comes down to how Doradus play this. Can they kill this with some possession or at least a clearance into a good area? Zapata will send it up into the midfield. And that is the final whistle. Doradus come away with a hard-fought win. And their first 3 points in the Spring 25 campaign in the Super Soccer League. Thank you so much for tuning in to this exciting match. Another 1-goal margin in this one. We're so glad to have you with us. And we're looking forward to the next one. We will have Virginia Dream against Aspiria tomorrow night, 9 p.m., Bryant High School. And then Thursday it is Los Toros squaring up against, I don't actually know who they play, but check out our Instagram, Super Soccer League and DMV Sports Media. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. We will see you tomorrow at 9 p.m. for Aspirion and Virginia Dream as we welcome them back from their U.S. Open Cup performance.